An American teenager who shot dead 2 people during protests against racial injustice in Wisconsin last year has been found not guilty of murder in a trial that polarised opinion in the United States. Kyle Rittenhouse argued that he had feared for his life and acted in self-defence. Prosecutors said he had behaved like an armed vigilante. Well, the case has provoked a heated debate about gun ownership. Our correspondent Nomia Iqbal reports now from the city of Kenosha.
The defendant will rise and face the jury and hearken to its verdicts.
A dangerous vigilante or someone acting in self-defence. After 26 hours, the jury decided Kyle Rittenhouse's fate.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty.
The 12 men and women of the jury accepted the teenager's claim he killed out of fear for his safety.
Somehow, some way, those 12 jurors found that he was innocent.
Outside court, the political divisions this case has caused were clear.
You attack me, I have the right to defend myself. That's what Kyle was on trial for, and that's what Kyle is now found acquitted of. Okay, so you're telling me if 2 guys come up to you and accost you, you can't defend yourself? That's what was on trial today.
There is no way in a law and a land of law where a person can shoot 3 people, kill 2 of them, and be acquitted. There's just no way.
The shooting happened against the backdrop of nationwide protests over racism and police brutality following the murder of George Floyd. In Kenosha, another black man named Jacob Blake had been shot by police 7 times, and on the 3rd night of riots, Kyle Rittenhouse entered the city. He said he came to provide security.
Somebody hurt, I'm running into harm's way. That's why I have my rifle, because I can protect myself, obviously.
In a series of confrontations, he shot dead Joseph Rosenbaum, who had chased after him into this car park. He then killed another man who ran after Rittenhouse, thinking he was an active shooter. A 3rd man survived. Police later arrested the teenager and charged him with murder.
3 people right there.
At his trial, there were tears, challenges.
When you point the gun at someone else, that's going to make them feel like they're about to die, right? That's what you wanted him to feel.
No. So why?
Shouting by the judge.
That was before the
Don't get brazen with me.
And a controversial defence by his team in regards to the shooting of Jacob Blake.
Other people in this community have shot somebody 7 times, and it's been found to be okay. And my client did it 4 times in 3/4 of a second to protect his life from Mr. Rosenbaum. I'm sorry, but that's what happened.
This case has become a big flashpoint on gun rights. Some see Kyle Rittenhouse as a hero. For others, he's a reckless teenager and a symbol of a gun culture out of control.
Well, Nomia is in Kenosha live for us tonight. And Nomia, this is a case that's been gripping America, really. What's been the reaction tonight to this verdict?
Well, the reaction has been division. This case has pulled together some of the most explosive issues in America: the right to bear arms, protests, racial injustice. There are civil rights protesters outside the courthouse who have said that if Kyle Rittenhouse had been a black teenager and had shot at 3 white people, the police would have behaved very differently that night. And the National Guard is on standby just in case there is any violence. President Biden has reacted. He has said that the verdict will leave many Americans feeling very angry and concerned, including himself, but he has urged people to respect the verdict. Now, Kyle Rittenhouse has reacted. He has said he is remorseful and wants to get on with his life. But for others, it may not be so easy. The family of one of the men shot dead that night have said that this not guilty verdict sends a dangerous message that any armed civilian can show up in any town and justify shooting people. So this political divide that we know exists in America on gun control and gun ownership has tonight got even deeper.
Nomia, thank you very much indeed.